When airmen deploy, it's not as easy as just getting on a plane and going to their deployed location. Cargo has to be prepped and shipped, and personnel need to be prepared to ship also. To ensure that airmen are ready to leave and have a successful mission, PDF, Personnel Deployment Function, is set up to do one last check.
The PDF line is actually stood up to prepare deployers, to make sure that they have all the necessary things in line, like their medical information, for instance, make sure their dental's taken care of, that they have all the necessary shots that they need before they leave, and then to make sure just that their information, their paperwork for their family and stuff like that's taken care of before they deploy. We take them through the actual processing line, where we look at their deployment folders, which contains things like their dog tags, and we look through to make sure that all of their information is accurate, that their ID isn't going to expire while they're gone, again, that their medical and things like that are up to date and will be for as long as they're deployed.
After that one last check of deployment folders, airmen move on to mobility bags.
Once they get done getting their paperwork checked and getting their orders, they move on to mobility bags, which is really where they get any kind of additional gear that they're going to need while they're gone. That's, depending on the location they go to, it would change the type of equipment that would be in the bag. So for instance, if they're going somewhere cold, like Alaska, then they would probably get like a parka and some cold weather gear.
Following briefings that are important to the specific deployment area, they are ready to leave for their temporary home.
The great thing about these exercises, it gives us a chance to look at our processes, have outside eyes look at our processes, and help us just make things more efficient, as well as to make sure that we're paying attention to the right small details. That, you know, when you do something a lot, you kind of get used to your own method, and it's good to have outside eyes come in and maybe provide some ways that you can improve.
Reporting from Scott Air Force Base, Illinois, Tech Sergeant Brian Ellison, 126th Air Refueling Wing, Public Affairs.